All right, so I'm here with.
Fat Pimp, man.
I'm not gonna call him that.
She wants to call me Chris, y'all.
His name is Chris.
Yeah.
J Smooth.
J Smooth with the VE.
With the V.
VE, gotta get it.
He is off the chain E. All right, so y'all are here to talk to me about this business called the strip club, the gentleman's club.
Yeah, the gentleman's club. The
King of Diamond Dallas.
Kings, that's right, because I looked it up and they're like franchises.
Yeah.
It's like Miami.
Started out Miami. Miami was the original one.
With Lenny Moore. Lenny Moore started.
Shout out to the legend Lenny Moore. Made all this possible.
Wow.
And we got an opportunity to franchise and get it down here in Dallas.
Well, I thank y'all for letting me come in first of all, because I know this is impeding on your time and your space. All right, so let's get down to the real. Let's stop playing around the playground.
Are you sure you want to get to the real?
That's why I came.
Let's get to it.
I want to understand.
Come on, let's get the Whopper Chopper going.
I already had my own preconceived notions about
What was that? What did you think about when you think of when you think you have kids?
Yes, I have a daughter.
Oh, okay.
How old is your daughter?
She's going to be 13 on Thanksgiving.
Oh, every day is somebody that turned 18.
See, and that's this is my thing, and I'm not coming here to disrespect you.
No,
I just want to understand.
Real.
All right. So, when I think of a strip club, I actually met a stripper before. I talked to her. She was a very intelligent lady in college. That's how she was paying her tuition.
Yeah.
That's how she paid for her books and stuff.
Okay.
When you talk to them about other jobs, they're like, McDonald's ain't gonna pay me what I'm getting paid here.
It's not.
And they come at me, your little car, your little house, you know, they make me feel bad for being a quote regular person. So my question is, what made you guys get into this particular type of business? Because you are an entertainer on your own without the booty.
Right.
You are a rapper without the booty.
Yeah.
So what made you say, let's get into the booty business?
I'll let you go first and I'll elaborate after you.
When I first came here, I came here with no position. One of my best friends owned me.
Okay.
So when I came in as a janitor. I came in and scrubbed the toilets. I came in and picked all the cigarette butts up. I came in and washed the towels. I came in and did everything else that nobody would do. And now I'm the general manager. I started at the bottom like Puffy. Now I'm working my way up the chain.
Wow.
So what made me really do it, at the end of the day, it's all about making money. It's a business. I don't look at this as no different than somebody running a daycare. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter if a woman go to college and get a college degree and she get a PhD, bachelor's, and she got all these credentials. At the end of the day, when her light bill come in, it's going to have a line with a dollar amount, daycare line, dollar amount, car note. It's end of the day, it's all about the bag. If you don't have the money, you don't have a life. I don't care if you got a college degree, if you work at McDonald's, or you dance, or you a doctor, or a lawyer, or a judge. At the end of the day, it's what you make is going to be able to pay your bills. So at the end of the day, I came into it as
for money.
I'm here to make some money and change my life.
All right. Why did you get into it? You were already Fat Pimp, so why this?
The difference with me and most people is I understand that this rapping ain't gonna be here forever. I need some, what I call mailbox money, residual income. So every day I'm looking for opportunity to expand my lifestyle. Whether it's me owning a cleaners or me owning a car business. When I got put in a situation to own a strip club, I'm thinking to myself, I could break all my new music here.
Hold on, did you hear what he said? Owner.
You know what I mean? So I could bring all my new music here. I could bring all the local artists that don't have a platform to perform. I could bring them in here to perform. And once their music broke, I can get it broke right here. And then also, every single adult club out here is non-black owned. And every time I go to these establishments, they treat me like I'm black. They talk to me like I'm black. Okay. You know, it's always a problem. So we wanted to create an atmosphere where our people, not even just our people, it could be white people as well, but we want to have a place where when you come here, it feels like home. When you come here and you're not used to being in a strip club, you don't go home smelling like weed. You don't go home smelling like a cigarette because we don't allow that in the club here. Right? When we first got this spot was messed up. If I had the video footage of how it looked, I mean, the carpet was tore up, people had came in and broke the TV screen, it was a mess. But we seen kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel. We realized that Dallas really needed something that they can call their own. They can say it's black owned. They can also say it's a safe environment. Right, have a good time.
All right, let me get. I got a question.
All right.
And I told y'all I'm not here to offend your work and what you did. Yeah. I just want to know.
All right.
So I already asked him, but I'm gonna ask you if it was your mother or aunt or sister or daughter on a stage, would you feel the same way you feel as this is just a business? Or would you be, embarrassed to say, oh, that's my daughter on the stage doing that, and men are throwing money, and like, how would you feel if that was your daughter or a relative on the stage doing what they're doing every night?
I would say a year ago, I could have been a typical, oh my God, I can't believe they're at a strip club, or why would they do it? But now that I'm in here and I deal with over 100 different personalities in here, and these women, they all come from different backgrounds. Some of them got two parents, grew up in the church, but they in here, they make their money, they very professional. I've seen the best in women in here, and I've seen the worst in women in here. I think it just depends on the type of person that the female is. If I had a daughter and I wasn't doing my job to keep the money in her pocket, and she figured out, hey, she can come in and hustle, have her clientele, make her money, I'm not gonna be the type of person to shade her or anything. I might say, hey man, why you just gonna go be the door girl, be the bartender or whatnot? But I won't do that anymore, because then I know you can make a lot of money in here if you're very professional. It's just all about each woman. Every woman's different. There's a lot of girls that be here 7 days a week don't make no money.
Right.
Because you said, the one girl was like, oh, you drive that little car. 9 times out of 10, she probably don't have that, the fancy car that she probably was acting like she had. It just depends, man. There's very few women that are really in here and successful. Right. Because this is a hard business. Other clubs are popping up around us that are our competition, and when the word gets out that they're new, they want to shoot over there. But when they get over there, they realize ain't no money over there, so they come back over here. So it's not as easy as it looks. You know what I'm saying? But the final answer to your question is, hey man, to each his own, man. I'm not here to judge nobody, and I've changed. I can honestly say that working here has made me change and understand what this culture really is about. Because from the outside looking in, I just pictured, girls being in the corner with a sleazy dude, but then when you get in here, 90% of the girls in here really don't like being bothered. They don't like being touched. They don't like being talked to. A woman could be on stage with her clothes off, but as soon as she hits them stairs, she covers herself up. And when I first seen it, I'm like, that don't really make no sense. But then I understood, like, they look at this strictly as a hustle in the business of how to make money. Because once they get off those steps and they go in the locker room and put their clothes on, they go home to their families. So I don't judge them.
All right, back to you. Thank you. All right, back to you. You said something interesting before we started taping.
Okay.
I asked you, did you have a family?
Right.
And you said, yeah, I've been married for 14 years.
Right.
So, what does your wife feel about you being around this type of environment, booty, butt, every night? This is what you do. You're the general manager. So you have to be involved with the young ladies, and you're in here. How does she feel? Is she insecure? Does it cause like friction in your marriage? Like, how does that even work?
Well, at the end of the day, these are my dreams. So I have to always remember when I watched Michael Jackson moonwalk on Motown 25, those were my dreams. So I write a story, every day I write a story called My Life. So when you decided to take on my last name, you became a part of my life.
So she married you knowing that this is what you're going to do?
She married me knowing she married somebody that was going to be in the entertainment business.
Okay.
And when you're in the entertainment business, you be around women like you here. You're going to be around women, you're going to talk to them, interview. It's like, these are my dreams.
Okay.
And a lot of people aren't successful because they start living somebody else's dreams. So this is my dream. This is my.
And she's cool with that. And if she wasn't, would you still do it?
Like I say, I write a story called My Life.
Okay.
Does she have a voice? Yeah, she has a voice when it comes to what she do around the house, what we eat, what we watch on TV, the movies. But when it comes to who I am or what's inside of me, so okay, so what you telling me is, long as she happy, it don't matter how I feel.
Well, I thought that's what marriage was. I thought when you get married, you give up me and what I want for us.
Well, I didn't tattoo this music sign inside of my head to stop being who I was.
So, but my question, is she cool with this?
She comes in here, get booths, tables.
What?
Well, let me explain something to you. Most of the girls that come here, 80% of them are not gay. 50% of them are not having sex. The other part of them on real relationships, their husbands and boyfriends drop them off, pick them up, and they go home and break down the bag and pay the bill. You might have 1 or 2 girls back there that like girls. The rest of them, they don't. Some of them don't even have sex.
Well,
let me take these glasses off.
So that's really now you opened up something because that's changing the perception of a stripper.
Right.
Because a lot of people, outside people like myself, because I'm outside, I'm not, I don't know about this. This is why you guys are talking to me.
Right.
A lot of people put strippers, or I like to say exotic dancers, or people that dance, in the same category with women who sell their body for sex. Like they're actually doing the sex act, like a whore, as people would say.
Let me ask you this right here. Have you ever heard of an artist named Cardi B?
Yeah.
What you think about it? I'm just asking you what you think about an exotic dancer in a strip club with all these thoughts in your head of what she should be. What do you think about America's apple pie that just finna marry another?
Yeah, she cleaned her. She kind of cleaned her.
She started in the booty
She started
club.
in this club.
Started in the booty club and got famous for being very open in how she talked in the booty club. She wasn't out here selling her body.
Nope.
She just used her body to get the money. Once she got the money, got on TV, fixed it. She got a bag and fixed the tea.
So y'all gonna tell me, the people that are gonna watch this show,
Yeah.
that don't understand this industry, you're gonna tell them that the girls that work here, we're not talking for anybody else. Let's put that disclaimer out.
King of Diamonds Dallas.
This is King of Diamond Dallas. We're not talking about every strip club. We're talking about this particular one.
Okay.
That they keep their nose clean. They're just regular people that come here to dance, make money, and pay their bills, and they leave.
Fat Pimp, let's say it at the same time. Where your fantasies become reality. Man. All your fantasies can become reality.
Man. It's like, you can come in here, you can imagine you having these feelings about a woman. That's what we're doing. We're selling fantasies. We're selling dreams here. But when it comes to the actual act of somebody selling their body here, we don't play that. Because one thing I explained to you earlier is when you black, a minority, and you got money, these people already they got microscopes on them. So they looking for any little thing that can come in here and shut this business down. And one thing we don't tolerate is no illegal business, period.
Okay, come on, walk. Let's walk. Y'all gotta show me. Y'all gotta show me the club now. I'm following y'all. All right. Now, this area right here.
Yeah. This is the main stage. This is the main stage, and all the seats around the main stage are free. So, if you get here early, this is where you get to sit. This is where you get to sit for free right here. All these chairs around the stage are free, but then you see we got booths and tables, and that's what you purchase.
Got curtains in case you don't want to see what everybody else got going on over here. But this area right here is designed.
No, we ain't gonna speed past that.
We ain't gonna speed past that?
We ain't gonna speed past that.
All right.
So, if ain't nothing happening, why I gotta close my curtain?
Well, let me rephrase that. In the state of Texas, you can't close the curtain all the way around. You still have to have it to where if they come in here, they can be able to see what's going on. But just like on the side, just privacy from the other guests.
Okay. Privacy from
not customers. Guests. I mean, let me give you an example. Let's just say it's a rowdy bunch of guys over here jumping up and down, having too much fun, but you got the conservative guy who just had a meeting or whatever. He don't want to be over there. He can pull his little curtain down right here and kind of cut it out. Okay. Or he can request one of our bouncers to come stand over here just to make sure.
So it's like an emergency room if you pull the curtain because you and your little experience.
It's just an experience. It's just all about making sure the guest has the best time of their life when they come to King of Diamonds Dallas.
Right, so
our tables light up and everything.
Why are these free?
Because this is what,
Because you would think you make me pay for these because it's a better vehicle.
No, we only make, we don't make people, but when they come in, they purchase tables and booths.
Okay.
See, by the thing, we are BYOB.
Right.
By us being BYOB, we don't have a bar.
Explain what BYOB is. I got people in the Midwest, they never heard of BYOB.
BYOB means you bring your own bottle. Well, and when me and Fat Pimp is be your own boss.
Okay.
You can be your own boss, but in this business, you bring your own bottle, your own alcoholic. Anything that we sell here, you can't bring it in. Like cups, we sell straws, we sell food. You can't bring any of that in here, because then it becomes a conflict of interest. So if we provide it, you can't bring it in. The only thing that we have for us alcoholic beverages is a virgin margarita, and that's 0 alcohol, but it's a margarita, but it's virgin. It's a slushy.
Come on, show me some more. This is interesting. I know our viewers are going to want to understand this.
So like this table, I always tell people when you come in, you gotta know how many guests you're gonna have. If it's just you and your girl coming in, we recommend getting one of the tables here for a small price.
Small price.
And you got this back side. What is this back wall called
Well, these
right
right
here?
here, once again, these are more free seats. More seats to sit down. There's free seats right here.
Where can I put my drink in? I don't got no table.
Well, you can sit it right here. You can sit your drink right here.
Okay, cool.
You don't want to sit it down there because maybe something sexy, big booty woman might chip your drink on.
I got a question for y'all though. So you're not afraid of people calling you guys pimps, even though your stage name is Fat Pimp?
Yeah, but
you don't feel like you're pimping these girls?
Nah, cause they make more money than us.
They make way more. Man, some of these girls walk out like income tax. Every girl right here, in probably the first couple of months, made over $50,000.
Made money.
Some of these girls walk out of here with $3,000-4,000 a week. Yes.
Whoa. But how do they feel afterward? Like, do you guys let the guys touch the girls? Is it a no hands? Do they get lap dances here?
I put it to you like this. It's like I said, it's all about what each girl
prefers.
Yeah, like their preference is. We don't never encourage any kind of touching. But if let's just say a girl's dancing, she doesn't mind that you have your hands on her thighs, her legs, or anything. As long as she's comfortable, we're comfortable. We have some very aggressive security guards, and so if they feel like you being disrespectful or you being a little too touchy-feely, they give you one good warning, a good stiff warning too. You know what I mean? Hey man, hey, enough was enough. Don't touch the girls because she don't like that.
We have 15 to 20 inside security. Every booth, every area you see has a designated post. We have guys walking around. We have armed security outside. They take care of the outside, inside security, take care of the inside. We have 2 ATM machines. So, you know, you want to come here and have a good time, make sure when you're ready to go get you a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? Throw all your money so your arm can get sore and come back and do it again.
But how do the girls feel? Do you guys actually talk to them? Do they feel like I would now just personally?
Yeah.
I don't have the body for a stripper, but if I did, I wouldn't do it because I would feel, I don't know, like low.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with you. Because that's a stereotype. You say you don't have a body for a stripper.
Yeah.
Look at that picture behind you.
That's just one girl's
birthday. That was her birthday.
That's her birthday. You gotta understand. Like, let me break it down for you. There are people that come to the strip club that want to see whatever their preference is.
Yeah.
You got another. He might have another preference.
Yeah.
If we have a whole club full of women that look just like her,
what
about the guy that's intimidated? Say, I don't really like that. My girl looks like that at home. I might want me a voluptuous woman. You know, we got women to cater to every flavor that you want in this club. Maybe not every night, but like Thursday nights, we got our Latin night going on right now. And that's just what it is. Like, we have everything that you want. We're about selling the fantasy and selling the dream.
You see that cube?
Yeah.
You gotta have some girls, they can get up in that cube and work it. Some girls can't get up in that cube. But then you got some guys that don't care about a girl in the cube. He just want to sit down beside her and say, my wife, you know, man, we've been having a rough time, and she just rubbed him on his leg and telling me cute, kiss him on his cheek. And next thing you know, he coming back every month. Now he's a returning customer because she sold a fantasy.
So I got a question. So really what you're selling a fantasy.
That's it. That's all we sell.
And a great time.
All right, so let's move to the next subject.
Okay.
Your faith.
Faith in what you mean.
Like, okay, so I talked to Chris.
Right.
And him and I were like on the phone. I was like, well, what time are we going to hook up? Because I have to go to church. He was like, well, I got to go to church too.
Yeah.
So how do you mix faith with this type of business?
You go first and then I go after.
He gonna say something crazy.
We give because this is we're totally different.
When it comes to religion, we totally
different.
Okay, I want to.
We agree to disagree. Me personally, I don't go to church because I feel like I don't have to go to church because I already know the truth. The truth is you're gonna do right or you're gonna do wrong.
So you think this is right? What you're doing?
Well, the thing about it is, what's wrong about it?
A lot of things I feel is wrong about it, but I want to know, do you feel like it's right?
Oh, this is perfect. This is an amazing world to be in. We are blessed to be a part of a black-owned establishment. Mm-hmm. Great owners, great brothers. We love each other. We get along. We support each other. This is an amazing experience. I am having an amazing time working at the King of Diamond Dallas. I love working here. This is
animated.
It is amazing to actually. It's amazing.
He's like this all the time.
I work 7 days a week. I work no days off. Okay, when you could come to a place when you're here. See, this is what happened with strip club. This is what comes in. What you're saying. You come here And in your mind, you say, this is business. But then you be here, you might start talking to a stripper. You might start having ulterior motives to maybe start letting people smoke in the club and you make a little money. It's all kind of ulterior motives. But if you actually come here to have the greatest experience in life, man, you can't go wrong. This is amazing.
All right, Mr. Chris, tell me, how do you mix? Like, imagine, just pretend with me for a second that you are the organist at your church.
Okay.
All right, and you didn't get out of here until 8 Sunday morning because the party went so well.
Yeah.
And so you have to be on the organ by 9.
Yeah.
How would you mix this type of business with your faith and still feel comfortable, going to church?
I've been doing music professionally since 2007. And it's been plenty of nights where I've been on the road trying to get back home so I can go to church. And if I don't make it to church, I usually either watch it online, call my mama, ask how church was, give them my tithes for the week, and just go from there. But I've turned recently. I kind of removed the whole feeling like I'm being judged when I go to church, because I realize there's people in this church that do everything for money, and I feel like as long as I'm not compromising my safety, I'm not doing anything illegal, and I'm putting food on the table, and I feel good about it at night when I go to sleep, I don't really worry about it anymore. I still pray the same. I talk to God personally on my own. I don't really feel like God would judge me because I own an establishment that has women in here dancing, because if you look at the beginning of time, there's so much stuff that we can like go tit for tat with people. Right. I could easily be like, well, the Romans were promoting homosexuality, or just so much I could go into detail. I feel like, who are we to judge? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if I'm coming in church and I'm giving and I have my relationship with God, that's all that should matter.
Okay. Well, I got one last question for you guys. I know I've been talking, because this is interesting to hear this other side.
Well, when are you gonna come down here so you can see? You can see for yourself.
Well, he said he has 2 girls that may be free this week for me to interview, because I want to hear from the girls.
You might need to get somebody tonight. Who you think we could get to interview tonight?
I just want to know how they feel. No judgment. I just want to know.
They gonna be here tonight?
Lola, you wanna get Lola?
Oh, Lola, hey.
Lola a character, man.
Lola is...
Is she worse than him?
Oh, my God. Yeah, Lola is the type you look at and be like, she ain't no stripper.
Are you serious?
Just not with how she look, but just her personality.
Right.
But she get the biggest bags in here. Other girls be like, ain't no money out there, I can't get this. Lola be back there counting $1,000.
On a slow night.
Slow night.
I would love to talk to her.
Without even hitting the stage.
I hit the stage.
You ever see what I'm saying? Like, the whole perception at the end of the day is that, the strip, you think of a girl getting on stage, walking around a pole and sliding down the pole. It's like, no. That's part of the strip club, but there's so many different women that never even touch that stage.
Well, I got one last question, because then I'm going to talk to one of your girls on my next segment.
Okay.
All right. So do you think that what you're selling has anything to do with the statistics of murder and rape in the area?
Nope. Hell no. Hell no.
So I got a question.
No.
So say a stripper comes down. I don't like calling them strippers. Dancer comes down, gives a man a dance, or he decides to touch or whatever.
Yeah.
He don't have a wife to go home to.
Right.
He don't have a girlfriend.
Right.
He just crazy.
Yeah.
He just loony.
Yeah.
And she got him all worked up, because that's their job.
Like the Players Club.
Yes.
I got you.
Yeah.
So y'all are Bernie Mac, per se, in the Players Club. But anyway, better than that though. But anyway, so this dude is all hyped up. He feeling himself. He like, ooh, I need to get, I need to get my rocks on.
He living the fantasy.
The fantasy
so he leaves.
Fantasy done came real for him.
Right.
Yeah.
So now he's in his mind. This testosterone is just, I need to hit something.
Yeah.
Okay, he don't have a girlfriend. Nobody wants him.
Right.
Say he one of the weird dudes that come in here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he leaves, and it happens to be just a young lady just walking down the street, innocent. My daughter, per se. She's just 13 years old. My daughter looks like she's about 16, 17 years old. Gorgeous.
Okay.
Innocent bystander. But because of what he saw is in his head, he's meditating on it. He's like, man, I sure would like to da-da-da-da. And now he raped someone.
Yeah.
Or because he has to get that. I don't understand men all the way, but I know that once you get there, you gotta let it go.
It depends. To me, it's all about what goes on over here, because you say a man came in the KLD, got all worked up, And if he's not on his phone trying to solidify that deal at night, they got videos for that online.
Right.
You know what I mean? They got toys for that online. There's a lot of websites where he can find whatever it is he's looking for. You can't. One thing about it is you can't blame what goes on in somebody's head on the establishment that they came from.
Okay.
Because number one, we didn't intoxicate that individual. That person obviously had a chemical imbalance going on in their brain when they even thinking about just having to release their tension. I'd have been around a lot of women where it might have got me worked up. That don't mean I got to go outside and take something. Because if you're a grown man, at the end of the day, you got to have some kind of self-control. I grew up in a household where I was taught discipline, where I was taught you can't have everything that you want.
Okay.
That's now
But everybody don't have that. Everybody doesn't have
self-control.
the self-control. So they come in here and they looking at a fantasy.
Yeah.
Because regular women, we don't look like that. I'm proud of what I look like. I'm not down in regular women, but we don't look like that. So they come in here looking at this.
Yeah.
And then they go out into the real world.
Yeah.
And they're like, ooh, I need to get me some booty tonight.
But what's different than me being worked up if I'm at the Potter's house and I'm looking at all those single women that's in their 30s and they're by themselves with no man. You gotta understand something. See, me, I'm one of the people what attracts me is seeing a single older woman. Like when I go to church, I'm looking around, I'm saying to myself, dang, why all these beautiful women here ain't got no man? I'm looking at their shoes, I'm looking at their hairdos, and I'm saying to myself, that works me up, because you know what I'm saying to myself? I ain't got no wife just yet.